Hey everybody, Super Vader 400 here, Mr. Super Vader 400 here, Douglas Blair Roberts, the brown skin human, coming back at you with another series of video rants. And this is my various rants. This is another various rants on pro-blacks, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, those type of things. Though Black Lives Matter, Me Too, feminist garbage, and multiple other stuff going on, multiple other current and past events. This is a new video intro. This is a new video intro since I've seen them misplace my other ones. I forgot to save and archive it for later. So instead of just going through, I didn't feel like going through my folders to find it. So I decided just to make a brand new intro. Since my dad's wife was here last time and is here this time, I was kind of silent in my previous defund the police rant, and my other Patrisse Cullors, Black Lives Matter co-founder, being exposed rant. I was kind of silent. I was kind of speaking softly and silently. You couldn't be as loud, crazy as I want to be because there are other people in this house right now, and I keep trying to remember to do it at night, but I'm always tired from everything I'm doing during the day. So here's another intro, and a much louder and a much better version. And this will be the intro for all future videos. So with that being said, you want to hear the rest of the with that being said, let's get this party started right now. Let's show these groups and these people just what I'm made of.
Let me show you who I am and what I'm here for. Here for. Hey, trying to reach inside of me, trying to take my energy. Let me show you just what I'm made of. You simple curiosity, trying to take a bite of me. Let me show you just what I'm made of now. Like a million faces, I've recognized them all.
This is the second part of my rant on Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrisse Cullors being exposed as a fraud, using the money donated by various people for Black Lives Matter to purchase several homes in white neighborhoods, then denying it, saying the money she used to purchase these homes was not from the donations, and of course resigning, and of course the families, the victims of police brutality. This is my rant on them too. The family, the Mike Brown family, the Trayvon Martin family, Sonia Bland family. I don't know if Sonia Bland family has anything to do with this particular incident, and of course now the George Floyd family. Now let me tell you, this video, of course, was inspired by Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum's videos, where this is the first time I heard views of this story. I watched their videos and several other people's videos on this particular topic. And unlike them, when it comes to the money raised, unlike them, they say they feel for the families of Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, and last but not least, now most recently George Floyd. George Floyd, I don't feel sorry for those families at all because they knew their children were rotten, no good criminals. They knew they were arrogant and immoral. They knew they were wrong. And instead of being with them and teaching them, instead of being with them and disciplining them and teaching them right from wrong or what to do when you're in the presence of law enforcement or anything, they knew their kids were criminal scum. So when their kids died, they tried to pretend, hey, these were stand-up people. Oh, they were going to college. You hear the stories, they were going to college. Oh, they had honor roll. They never did anything wrong. They have a motherly, fatherly nature to them. They're about peace and peace about stuff, and how they weren't bad at all. Then then trying to keep pushing these racism, that these police brutalities and racism when they knew their kids were bad and just arrogant and immoral. Then, like I said, they weren't there for their kids when they were alive. Oh, but they were opportunistic. They were opportunistic, and they decided to get paid up. They decided to cowardly sue and get paid up for their kids' deficit. Their children, all these people. I can the names are endless. They were more valuable to you. They were more valuable to you dead than they were alive. And now you're like living it up with money and stuff. And now you claim that Black Lives Matter, who got all this money from all this rioting, all of these police brutality and shooting incidents. And you're trying to tell me these families didn't get their money? Yeah, that's wrong. But guess what? I don't feel sorry for you. All of you are scum. And all of you are scum. You're scum for trying to sue and get money in the first place. But then you got Patrisse Cullors, once again showing her colors. Black Lives Matter. They're not about Black Lives Matter. They're like Tommy Silver and the rest said. They're a mob terrorist. They're a mob terrorist. They're a mob terrorist group. They don't do anything productive. Except shove Black Lives Matter down on other people's throats who don't share their ideologies. Oh, and tear up property. They don't even go to the people who commit these shootings. They don't even go to their neighborhoods and tear up property. Now they go to places. They go to several places. That haven't had a police shooting and tear up innocent people who have nothing to do with George Floyd or any of these shootings, and they tear up their property. They tear up their property. And when they're proven wrong, both times with George Floyd and the Baltimore riots, they never, ever apologize. They move on to the next case that's supposedly racist, man. That is why, once again, I will never have respect for African Americans, pro-black simps. I will never be Black Lives Matter. I will never be Black Lives Matter. And I will always side against you. Whenever police officers come and kill you, for the most part, unless I see a situation where there's only 4, when they kill you, I will always take their side. Because like I said, that's all you do. And then another problem I have, one thing, these so-called leaders in the brown and black people's community, these fake activists, they poverty pimps is what they call it. That was what they also call them. Maxine Waters, the Al Sharptons, and various other celebrities. They preach to you Black Lives Matter, shove white supremacy, tell you to fear and shove white supremacy down your throat. But guess what? They don't live near any of these people who they're so-called defending. These so-called defending and speaking out against. They managed to say they're for these people, but managed to live far away and stay far away. And you should. but don't be talking about Black Lives Matter this and Black Lives matter that, because yeah, you know they're violent. You know they're violent. I first realized this when Tommy Sotomayor brought it up in his. This video has now been taken down, but in his classic, if one is benefiting from white supremacy, then you're not against it. Then you're not against it. He was talking about his rival Tariq Nasheed. I'm talking about Tariq Nasheed, these celebrities, these fake pro-black leaders, and my former friends and peers in real life. That's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking about. So, yeah. And then she cowardly resigned. Instead of owning up to what she did, she cowardly resigned. You can't respect someone like that, man. But giving me another reason to hate Black Lives Matter and black people in general, man. Well, and as always, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, as always, please feel free to come and do something about it. I am the one you call when you need your ass kicked. Call Douglas Blair Roberts, the Super Beta 400, the brown skin human, the equalizer, and I'll rearrange your jaw. I will correct what your forefathers and parents didn't do. When we fight, I will kick your ass. So with that being said, you want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.
Like a million faces, I've recognized them all. And one by one they all become a number as they fall. In the face of reason, I can't take no more. One by one they all become